So for this last one, we want to determine again whether it's linear or nonlinear, and then if it is, write the equation. So we want to figure out our average rate of change. So this one here is going up by 1. We're adding 1. Here we are subtracting 2. So the change in y over the change in x is negative 2 over positive 1 for this. Here it's a little different. So negative 1 to 1, we had to add 2. From 7 to 3, we're subtracting 4. So our change in y is negative 4. Our change in x is positive 2. But that can reduce to be negative 2 over positive 1. So if we reduce this fraction, we still get negative 2 over positive 1. So to go from 1 to 4, we add 3. To go from 3 to negative 3, we subtract 6. So we have negative 6 over positive 3. Again, if we reduce this fraction, we get negative 2 over 1. And then lastly, to go from negative 3 to negative 5, we subtract 2. And we are increasing by a value of 1. So we have negative 2 over positive 1. So we can see here that for all of these, we have negative 2 over positive 1 once we reduce to their fraction. So the average rate of change, or the slope between all of these points, is constant. So that does mean that this is a linear function. So now we need to find out what is the equation. Well, again, we are going to use slope-intercept form. F of x equals mx plus b. We know m. M is negative 2 over 1. But now we need to figure out, what is b? What is b? If you recall back to when we were talking about this in just as just an equation, we know that f of x is equal to y. So because we aren't given the ordered pair of 0 comma something, 0 comma b for our y-intercept, we have to figure out what the value of b is. So we're going to use this equation, substitute values in for m, y, and x, and solve for b. So I'm going to use this point just because I think it's a nice point to use to try and find the value of b for this equation. So we have y equals mx plus b. We know m, we know x, we know y, so let's substitute. So y is 3. 3 equals m, which is negative 2, times x, which is 1, plus b. So we have 3 equals negative 2 plus b. Add 2 to both sides. We get that 5 is equal to b. So the value of b is 5, which means our y-intercept has the ordered pairs 0, 5. So we know that this value is 5 here. And we have m. So our equation is going to be f of x equals negative 2x plus 5. So this right here is the equation for our linear function.